Have you ever felt that sudden emptiness when he stops calling, or his texts become cold and distant, and you find yourself wondering, does he even miss me? And the silence becomes louder than any goodbye. And here is the truth, beautiful, you do not have to chase a man to make him miss you, because the most unforgettable women understand how to create emotional gravity, the kind that pulls him back in even when he has tried to move on. And in today's video, I will share with us 4 powerful shifts rooted in emotional psychology that will make him crave you, miss you deeply, and even regret letting you go. And the best part is, you will do it without begging, pleading, or pretending, and this becomes a transformational journey, just you and me, woman to woman, as we explore not only what makes a man miss you, but what makes a woman reclaim her emotional power with confidence, grace, and quiet strength that stays with him long after the last conversation. Step 1. Be the woman he remembers. Not the one who chased. And you know what is unforgettable? A woman who is full of life even without him. Not because she is trying to prove anything, not because she is playing hard to get, but because her joy, her light, her energy is genuine, and it is not attached to whether he texts her back. And when a woman is emotionally fulfilled in her own life, when she laughs with friends, pursues her passions, grows from within, and glows from within, she becomes magnetic. And men do not forget women who radiate happiness without needing external validation. And here is the mistake many of us make: we start to build our excitement around him. We dream about the future too fast, we overthink every word, we plan the wedding before the second date, and unknowingly we shift our joy onto him, and suddenly he becomes the center of our universe. And that is when it happens, he pulls away. And why? Because no man wants to be the sole source of a woman's happiness. Because that is not love, that is pressure. So my love, take your joy back, and let him wonder what makes you smile when you are not with him. Let him feel your absence in the laughter he no longer hears, in the calm confidence you carried, and in the warmth that is now missing from his world. And let him feel the natural mystery that surrounds a woman who is connected to her own life, because psychological studies show that men are naturally drawn to women who maintain their autonomy, as it signals emotional health, inner stability, and long-term compatibility. Step 2. Let silence speak louder than words. And here is a truth no one teaches us: men miss you in your silence, not in your begging. And you do not need to constantly text him, check his Instagram story, or send him little reminders of your love, because when you give a man space, you create emotional oxygen, and space gives him a moment to feel the loss, to ask himself, where did she go, to wonder, was she really that rare? And if you are brave enough to sit in that silence, even when your heart wants to scream, you learn something extraordinary, because he notices, and he starts to miss the energy you brought, the moments you shared, and he questions why he let you slip through his fingers. And space is not distance, it is power. And the woman who understands this does not need to beg, she simply lets her absence speak volumes. And this works because male psychology is wired to recognize value during separation. Men process emotions in waves, and often only feel the depth of a connection when the noise between you goes quiet. Which is why your calm silence becomes more powerful than any emotional explanation ever could. Step 3. Emotional self-sufficiency is irresistible. And you want to know what makes a man miss a woman after he has walked away? It is not her body, it is not her cooking, it is not even the way she said his name. It is her emotional strength. And a woman who does not need a man to survive, but chooses to love him from a place of fullness, is unforgettable. And here is what you must remember: you are not incomplete without him, and you are not broken just because he is not calling. And you are a whole woman, capable, strong, beautiful. And when a man realizes you are okay without him, he starts to question himself, he starts to wonder why you are not chasing him, and he feels the shift, and it stings his ego. But more than that, it awakens a truth in his heart, that you were never desperate for him, you simply offered love, and he did not recognize its value. And now he is left wondering how to get it back. And emotional self-sufficiency is not hardness, it is not pretending not to care. It is simply knowing your emotional world does not collapse because one man becomes distant. And this inner steadiness triggers something powerful in male psychology. Because men bond with women who are stable, safe, and rooted in themselves, since it signals emotional maturity and long-term trustworthiness, making your presence unforgettable. Step 4. Leave him wanting more, not less. And a woman who knows her worth never overextends herself. She does not flood his phone with messages. She does not always say yes. She does not make herself too available, because she understands that mystery creates desire. So do not rush to reply every time. Do not feel the need to explain yourself endlessly, and do not feel guilty for choosing yourself, because when you do connect with him, make it beautiful. Make it memorable. Make it so full of genuine warmth, laughter, and connection that he is left thinking about it for days, and then pull back. And yes, You heard that right, pull back not to manipulate but to protect your energy and to show him that you have a rich, meaningful life outside of him, that your world does not revolve around anyone because it revolves around you, and the result is he starts to crave more. He starts to feel like he is the one chasing, and that is exactly the shift you want, and psychologically this works, because desire grows in the space between experiences the human brain builds. Craving during anticipation, not during constant availability, so when you create natural rhythm connection followed by space, you activate his emotional curiosity, his longing, and his instinct to move toward you. Final thoughts: becoming the woman he can't forget. And if there is one thing you take from this video, let it be this: you were never created to chase love, you were never meant to beg for affection or lose sleep, wondering if you are enough, and you do not have to prove your worth to any man, and you certainly do not need to overgive, overfunction, or overexplain, just to be seen. And the truth is, when a woman truly remembers who she is, the entire energy of the room shifts, and she no longer worries about being chosen because she is the chooser, and she no longer sacrifices her peace just to keep someone else comfortable. She simply returns home to herself, and she becomes the woman who radiates peace, joy, and quiet strength, the kind of woman who can sit in silence and still be unforgettable, and she does not scream for attention, she commands it with presence, and she knows when to lean in, and more importantly, she knows when to lean back, and she does not fear space. She understands that distance is not rejection. It is reflection, and she is full on her own emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and she does not need a man to complete her, because she is already whole, and from that place of inner fullness, she invites a man to join her life, not fix it, and she does not manipulate. She does not beg, and she does not settle. She inspires, she intrigues, she challenges, and most of all, she leaves a lasting impression, not by being loud or dramatic, but through her elegance, her self-respect, and her unshakable calm, because the truth is, when a woman like that walks away, she is not just missed, she is felt long after she is gone. And the next time you find yourself asking, how can I make him miss me, flip the question and instead ask, am I living in a way that makes my presence powerful and my absence unforgettable? Because when you do, you will stop chasing love and start attracting it. And the right man, the man who is emotionally mature, secure, and ready, will not just miss you, he will feel lucky to have found you, and he will fight to never lose you again. And if this spoke to your heart, tell me in the comments which of these 4 steps you are going to embrace first, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share this with another amazing woman who needs to hear these words.